The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Japan against Manchester United.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And it's been played through. Big chance! Oh, such a clever... He's having a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Chance, surely! What a wonderful goal!
What a super start, a total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Luis Suarez! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Japan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited from me.
He's got to. Oh, it rattles the bar. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Davids gets into a good position. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Rafael Varane produces the perfect tackle there. Pirlo running with the ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Davids gets across to intercept that. Oh, well played. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Kilicioy is flagged offside. Probing pass, neatly clipped into space. Kilicioy takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter.
And the shot! And he's hit it long. Thuram kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Pedri to Messi. Chance here to counter. Looking for options for movement. And no, that was never going to make it. And this is Luis Suarez. Ibrahimovic. And the finish! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Great vision. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one. Japan, clean shapes to shoot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Bergomi. Vieira. And it's Messi. And it's Messi. Kilitshoy. Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There will be 3 minutes added
Bergomi.
time.
We are into stoppage time. Ibrahimovic touches it back. Bergomi. Pirlo. Out to the right. And we've reached half-time. Japan are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly. Beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Manchester United kick off the second half. And it's Pedri. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And that's a throw-in. Tries to play it through. And a chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Kilitshoy. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's been cut out. Well played. Bergomi. And the return pass. Messi. Kilitshoy. Now it's Pedri. Ibrahimovic under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Forlan. Now it's Messi.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
But that has not gone well. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he welcomes it in.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well read, nice interception. Vieira. And it's Davids. Kilitshoy given the lift of his goal. And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Pedri. Kilitshoy gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Pele. Now it's Beckham. He's found a way through. And this is Luis Suarez. Davids. Nakalele eases the ball away from him. Now it's Forlan. Oh, played right into his path. He's got away. Oh, look at the space here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Tchouameni spots it and intercepts. That is good alertness. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, important interception. Oh, delightful ball. And here's Suarez. Kilitshoy. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Taken back almost at once. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Japan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Messi. And he's worked it through. Bayer claims comfortably. Now it's Messi. And he's picked out the run. And he's intervened well there.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Luis Suarez. The ball has bounced loose now. No, that's been intercepted. Japan close now to seeing this one through to the end. And he plays one through. Oh, that's superb. There's the shot! It's there! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Substitution for Japan, number 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. All square again into the dying minutes.
credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Number 15.
Stood up well to him there.
Substitution. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Thuram, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
Pele going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Torres. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's a mighty effort! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Pele. He is through here. It's Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! He just has something! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive. Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Pele, and he's managed to get free. Back into the middle. He's oh, smashing header! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. With the
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. Beckham, and it's Makelele. Pelé. And they can counter here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. In with the challenge. Driving forward. Makelele. Makelele powering forward here. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Pedri. And here's Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That has been slung wide. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Beckham. Cross to the back post. Adams gets it away. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Tries a measured ball. Neymar. Japan yet to have an attempt on goal. He is through here. That's good play. That is good strength.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Beckham. Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's been drilled forward. That has been cut short. Pirlo. Beckham. Beckham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And he cuts out the supply. Beckham. Rafael Varane. Pelé. Now it's Ibrahimovic. To Bale. Vieira. Kawasaki Frontale, upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Pedri. Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet. Pedri. Very nicely done. Pelé. Oh, look at the space here. Cross into the box. Beckham. Bale. Now it's Bale. Foot in. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That's an imaginative pass. That's beautifully weighted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Pele! Beckham has it out wide and in space. And that has been cleared. It's Pele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. O'Shea calmly anticipates. Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. Into stoppage time, Verin. Pele! He's got away with one there. This possibly the last play of the half. And that should get the job done. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
There's the start of the second half.
Japan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
O'Shea. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Tries to play it through. Roberto, he's got full. It's in!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Certain, searing and imperious.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Kawasaki Frontale are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Can he get it through? He's picked his way through. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Neymar. Pedri conjures time and space where few can. Pinches it off him. Ferdinand. Vieira. And it's Pedri. Pedri takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Neymar, and this is Pele. Now the cross, up he goes! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to belt it away. Out for a throw.
substitution.
Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's had it taken off him. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
The attendance for this match was 29,830.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply...
Gets his head on it! It's in! And this is getting better and better. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Kawasaki Frontale are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Fired deep towards the back post. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thuram did well to stay calm there. Japan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Adams. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Roberto Carlos. Just about up to 75 minutes. Ibrahimovic. Pelé. Shot could be on. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. O'Shea. And Adams. And it's Vieira. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Neymar. That looks a good ball through. Just the goalkeeper's shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Raphael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter, he's tough in the tackle, and a very good reader of the game. Most of all, though, if something goes wrong when the opposition break through, he's got the pace to get back and make a vital intervention.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Pele is on to... Great chance! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Oh, what has happened here? Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Shevchenko. It's a pretty loose pass. Makaleli. Pele. Passing is crisp and sharp. Just eases him off the ball. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Can he get it through? Now it's Shevchenko. Foot in. Japan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And this is Luis Suarez. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. A probing pass. Makaleli can see things others simply cannot. Ibrahimovic. Oh, can he get onto this?
Japan really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Cruyff. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, no joy this time. Makaleli. Pele looking understandably energised after his goal. Vieira. Played out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Fired deep towards the back post. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Pele. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's superb. Ball takes a shot! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Japan are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Looking for the run. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that has put paid to that. It's just beyond his reach. Cruyff looking to run onto it. And that is expertly dealt with. Makaleli. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and this is Luis Suarez. Vieira, looking to play him in. Aims beyond the defence. Pele with the cross. Cruyff! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Flashes it across. This might spell Shevchenko! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Japan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's in plenty of space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a cute ball. Gattuso. And it's Cruyff. It's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. And he's worked it through. Thuram spots it and intercepts. And this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Beckham. And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Japan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Japan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. There's the start of the second half. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Pele. And he's intervened well there. Pele. Makaleli. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's managed to get free. Played in. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Atletico Paranaense have the chance to go the other way. Vieira, and it's made its way to him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Atletico Paranaense have their second corner now. Punched away. Aimed in towards the centre. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Dink through.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Vieira.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Defending was strong and firm. Oh, nicely intercepted. Great vision. Van Bronckhorst delivered in. Applies the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Roberto Carlos. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. Vieira. Out towards the flank. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pele. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Bronckhorst. Vieira. Makaleli. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's Pele! And yes, it's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Japan, number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, super find. Boys, and it's Shevchenko. Shot at goal! Sticks it away! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that's a dangerous ball. Vieira. Can he get on the end of this?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that has not gone well. And he's being shifted off it. Knocks it into space. And it's Gattuso.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Not the most accurate pass. Pelé. Now it's Mbappe. It's played through for him. Suarez looks to get on the end of this.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
No luck with that. Oh, terrible pass. Real chance! Makaleli. That is ended up in no man's land. Big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better